Flooding is an overflowing of water onto land that is normally dry. Floods can happen during heavy rains, when ocean waves come on shore, when snow melts quickly, or when dams or levees break. Damaging flooding may happen with only a few inches of water, or it may cover a house to the rooftop. Floods can occur within minutes or over a long period of time and may last days, weeks, or longer. Floods are the most common and widespread of all weather-related natural disasters. As most people are well aware, the immediate impacts of flooding include loss of human life, damage to property, destruction of crops, loss of livestock, and deterioration of health conditions owing to waterborne diseases. Floods can also traumatize victims and their families for long periods of time. The loss of loved ones has deep impacts. Displacement from one's home, loss of property, and disruption of business can cause continuing stress. For some people, the psychological impacts can be long lasting. The two main effects of flooding caused to humans that I find are the most impactful is that humans can be injured or killed by flooding, and that floodwater is often contaminated with sewage, which can lead to illness. Flooding also affects clean drinking water, detrimentally affecting human health. Plants are affected as silt and sediments can destroy crops. Plants that survive the initial flood may die due to being inundated with water. The effects of flood can also affect aquatic animals such as fish. The fishes get displaced from their own nets and have nowhere to go with no food to eat. Flooding also destroys biodiversity in the impacted area as it displaces and kills most all of the life in the area. The movement of pollutants such as chemicals due to flooding destroys entire ecosystems in one shot. In the video above, we can see how flooding impacts human lives, animal lives, our homes, and our cars as they are now inundated with water to the point where the house, as you can see, is literally pouring water out of it. Government agencies put forth their best efforts to help flooding as they have a program named FMA. The Flood Mitigation Assistance is a grant program that provides funding to states, local communities, federally recognized tribes, and territories. Funds can be used for projects that reduce or eliminate the risk of repetitive flood damage. Similarly, conservation organizations such as the Watershed and Flood Prevention Operations Program provides technical and financial assistance to states, local governments, and other organizations to help plan and implement authorized watershed projects for the purpose of flood prevention. Disaster assistance is the biggest effort government and conservation organizations partake in to correct the problem. One thing that average person can do to help prevent flooding, and is super simple, is to stop littering. The trash we throw on the street can cause sewers and drains to clog, preventing water from efficiently being removed. If we as individuals can reduce the amount of trash on the streets, our sewers and drains will be more able to get rid of excess water, thus helping to prevent flooding. It may seem like something small, but can and will make a big difference in the end.